if you are joining, thank you for being part of the evening once again. Now, last week on the 29th of August, Arise TV journalist Somi Chukwu was murdered in Abuja. Nigerian police came out and said, oh, it was an armed robbery incident. The story they put out did not make any sense. Please make sure you share this live, especially if you're in diaspora and you are thinking that you have a country called Nigeria that you're going to return back to. You need to be security aware of the situation in the country. You need to be aware that if anything happened to you in Nigeria, your story might likely be like this. So that is why I am asking you to pay attention. It might not be part of your cup of tea, but I want you to learn, and you can also educate somebody in your family. Just on the 29th of August, Arise TV news anchor, a young lady that lives in the UK here, traveled to Nigeria, got a job with Arise TV, represent Nigeria on Mrs. Tourism. She was doing well. She was on the front line. Just a week before her death, she was in Aso Rock, talking and mingling with who is who. And you know what? She's very beautiful. She's just 29 years old. When I mean fine, she's a fine girl. She's a British girl. She's a lawyer. She's a journalist. She studied in the UK. So she's a very smart girl. So she went to Nigeria. She wants to live in Nigeria. She wants to be part of the building of a failed state called Nigeria. She got a job with Arise TV. She was working for Arise TV. And on the 29th of August, her body was found on the floor in Abuja. The police claim that armed robber came to the house. She was living on the third floor of 18 apartment, 3-floor apartment of 18 flats and combined. She was on the top floor of the building, and the armed robbers were downstairs. And the police told us that this young lady, when armed robber was downstairs, this young lady came out of her flat, and out of fear and chaos, she jumped out of her flat downstairs. This story like that does not make any sense. I'm like, okay, hold on a second. Armed robbers were downstairs. There is about 18 flats in the property. The armed robbers are not in her flat yet. What will make a young lady to come out and the first thing she would think of is to jump? I said, this does not make any sense. I disputed it. I said, this story don't make no sense. And I made a video about it. And I streamed 3 times about it. And I did not just stop there. I wrote an article about it. I call out Arise TV for broadcasting such nonsense narrative. I said, this story does not make any sense. Somi is a smart girl. She's a British born, a British citizen, and a lawyer, and a frontline journalist. So if armed robber enter her house, now the first thing she would think of is to come outside and jump. We say this story does not make any sense. Now the commissioner of police in Abuja came out and also say that this was the story they were told. I'm still insisting this story does not make any sense. And from that day, I have made more than 15 comments on every post of Arise TV, calling them out. Arise TV, you are failing this girl. I do not know Somi. I have never met her. I don't know her from Adam. But I'm a blogger. I'm an investigative blogger. I'm a blogger that I think. I'm a critical analyst. I think critically. I don't just accept yes. I ask, why do I supposed to accept this yes? Once you can explain to me, I will say yes. But if you cannot give me a reasonable answer, I will say no. I will say I am not answering questions. Now, the Arise TV guy, Arise TV broadcast the news that they were told First of all, they say the girl was rushed to the hospital. The hospital refused to treat her. They asked her for ID card. Then FCT came out and said this girl was brought to the hospital dead. And I asked Arise TV, you people should go and camp in the hospital. You people should interview the hospital. You should people interview the neighbor. You people should interview the buildings and other victims, other people that were robbed in that property. I said, go and investigate it. But it does seem to me that Arise TV has been given a story, not by their own will, but by the power above. And that is why I am asking, who is Somi dating? Who is her boyfriend? Who is her friend? What kind of relationship is she into in Abuja there? Because this is looking to me like a crime that they are hiding. They are hiding a crime. Now, the reason why I return back to this story will shock you now. Now, after I have dragged Arise TV and Nigerian police, if Arise TV posts Chinedu, I will comment on their comment section. Go and investigate one of your journalists. If Tunde had not post anything about Arise TV, I will comment, Arise TV, you are failing Somi. I don't know Somi. Never met her in my life. But Tomi is gone. And Nigerian bloggers are scared to call it out for what it is. It's left for me to do it. I am not under the payment of the government. I am not under their jurisdictions. I will call it out. They are lying. They have not told Nigerians what happened to that young lady. And if you think it's none of your business, I hope may Nigeria not happen to you become your reality. May Nigeria not happen to you, because Nigeria happened to her. She left UK to go and support her country. Now she died. Nobody want to even investigate her. Not even her own channel. Now, I talked about it last week and I made a video about it. And the video went viral on TikToks and other. And I'm sure Arise TV have seen it, because I am very critical the story that they are telling Nigerians. Now, today, Nigerian police came out and said, Arise TV broadcast the news. And I want you to listen to what they say. Because finally, they say they arrested the suspect. But listen again. Pay attention. For those of you guys that are watching on TikTok, I want you to pay attention to the suspect they arrested. For those of you guys on the YouTube, I hope you can hear me. If you're on YouTube and you can't hear me, let me know, please. I believe you guys can hear me on YouTube. Yes, I can see my echo coming up. That's good. Now, this is the story Arise TV told Nigerians today. I want you to pay attention to every word that comes out. And if you haven't watched the video, please go and check out the video on their page or on Tunde Eno page, because I'll be posting the video with my analysis on this matter later, so you will see it yourself. And if you have any input to say, please come up and say it. And I'm also giving the public opportunity to reach out to me on this story. You can get to me by TIPS, tips, at naija24news.com. TIPS at Naija. Naija is being spelled as NAIJA, 24news.com. If you live in that building, just go on Cyber Cafe and send me what you know about this story. If you work for Arise TV, just go and DM me, write me on my email box. The email again is TIPS at naija24news.com. That inbox is an inbox where you can give me info on what you know about this. I want to know who that girl was dating in Abuja. I want to know who was in the house with her that night. I want to know something about the hospital where they claim they brought her to. Now, if you are a friend of the armed robber they arrest now, if you actually believe that they are the armed robber, let me know. If you don't believe that they are the armed robber, let me know. It is time that private individuals take it upon themselves to catch Nigeria to live up to their expectation, because this is getting too much. Nigerian police are lying. But before we go into that, before you say, Mr. Ben, what is wrong with you? Why are you talking? They have explained. Do you have any other suspect? Yes. If you are asking that question, you are the suspect. But I want you to listen. I want you to listen. Please pay attention. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention, guys, because enough of this, enough is enough. Listen.
News. The FCT police have arrested 12 suspects in connection with the robbery that led to the tragic death of a Rise News anchor, Somtochukwu Christel Maduagu, and security guard Dan Lani at Unique Apartment, Kantakbe District on September 29th. The Scorpion Squad, led by ACP Victor Godfrey, acting on digital and forensic intelligence provided by Giga Forensics, successfully apprehended the armed robbery gang. During interrogation, one suspect confessed to shooting the security guard when he tried to prevent them from gaining access, while another admitted attempting to hold Somi as she fell from the 3-story building.
Hold on. Please pay attention, guys.
Four suspects were ignoring from our security. The remaining gang.
Please pay attention.
We're beginning with some breaking news. The FCT police have arrested 12 suspects in connection with the robbery that led to the tragic deaths of a Rise News anchor, Somtochukwu Christel Maduagu, and security guard Barnabas Danlani at Unique Apartment, Kantakbe District on September 29th. The Scorpion Squad, led by ACP Victor Godfrey, acting on digital and forensic intelligence provided by Giga Forensics.
Giga Forensic.
During interrogation, one suspect confessed to shooting the security guard when he tried to prevent them from gaining access, while another admitted attempting to hold Somi as she fell from the 3-story building. Four suspects were initially apprehended through tracking of stolen phones from the apartment. Each of the arrested suspects received 200,000 naira from the crime proceeds. Police recovered exhibits, including one fabricated AK-47 rifle, 36 rounds of 9mm ammunition, one locally made pistol, one pump-action gun, 2 live cartridges, 4 mobile phones belonging to the victims, 2 sharp knives, 1 cutlass, and 9 touches during the operation.
We have recovered one constructed AK around Zumaro, where it was hidden by Sani and some of his gang members, Shamsu and Oshu and the rest. Yes, sir. Hidden in a deep, thick bush. Yeah, you were the hidden. I saw you were the hidden. It was hidden. Yeah. Yes.
Following a dramatic follow-up on October 8th, the remaining gang members were intercepted while en route to another planned armed robbery in Maitama. All suspects have confessed to the crimes. Investigation.
Okay, if you see this news, twice she repeated, all suspect has confessed to this. Twice the Njideka repeated it. Njideka was almost crying. It's like they forced her into the studio to come and broadcast this news. Because this was a lie. This was a pure lies. This was a fabrication. This was a cover-up. You don't need anybody to tell you this story. The armed robber even said they stood there when Somi was falling down. They wanted to hold her. So Somi, a lawyer, a frontline journalist, was in her flat. Armed robber was downstairs. She was hearing two, two, two. So she opened her door, saw armed robber downstairs, and she jumped her flat to the arms of armed robber. Look, you see, when God wants to catch these people, because they are, say, let me tell you, Nigerians police, some of them, they are just tout. They are not trained. When I mean trained, they are just good at intimidation. Somebody told me Nigerian police are very good when they want to intimidate you. They can use the state power to intimidate you, extract your information, lie against you, listen to your conversation, wiretap you. That's all they do. But when it comes to logic, in even telling a story. They are not good at it. Now, look at the story they package now. From the story alone, they are basically exposing themselves left and right. So the suspect confessed that when they were coming in, one security tried to stop them. So they pied the security and then they enter. And the suspect said, when Somi was jumping from her flat, they tried to catch Somi, not to reach the floor. Now, what do you guys think about this story? No, I'm asking for those of you guys on TikTok that still can talk, you can request. This is a fabrication. Do you notice that Arise TV was even promoting a company during this broadcast? Giga Forensic, provided by Giga Forensic Limited. What is this? Now, this is what I call a failed state, a failed journalism. No freedom of information, because they have told them, and this is why I still insist that this is not the true story. This is packaging. And Arise TV has been told what to tell Nigerians. Now, please don't make me feel like I'm going crazy. How many of you believe this story? No, if you believe it, just tell me you believe it. That a young journalist that was born here in the UK here, that was on the front line, was in her flat, armed robbers were downstairs, and she decided to open her balcony and jump to their arms downstairs. And then they are telling you one armed robber wanted to even catch her as she was jumping down. I didn't say it. Please, 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 please. I am not the one saying this. That one armed robber tried to catch her. Oh, you are falling. Let me hold you. Come to my arms. Somi was like, oh, wait for me. Let me jump onto your arms. The armed robbers were not in her flat. They were not there. They did not get to her flat yet. So she used her own hand to open her balcony door and jump out and jump through her balcony to the arms of armed robber. The story said one armed robber even tried to catch her. Because you see, God is so good. When I read this in the afternoon, I read the comment in Nigeria and I see the usual. Because Nigerian government and Nigerian police, they have hired social media miscreant, commenters, and any story that look negative on the government and is posted, they will fool that comment section to be commenting positive on behalf of their paymasters. I am telling you, go and read the comment. Oh, well done, Nigerian police. Congratulations. And in short, even Arise TV was forced to congratulate Nigerian police for a job well done. Even Arise TV was forced to say, thank you, Nigerian police, for doing your job. Somi is gone. We don't know who is next. We don't know who is next. You see the story they are telling you now? That was the story they tried to talk about my friend last year in Nigeria. My own friend in 2024. My own friend was pied in Abuja, in Nigeria. And the lies they were saying does not make any sense. But thank God, my friend keep communication with me. My friend was texting me. My friend was telling me he's joining with the police. My friend was telling me when he was in the hand of the police. My friend was telling me when he's inside the hotel with the police. And when my friend was finally pied by the police after stealing millions from him, the police came out, not through police, because immediately I could not hear from my friend. My friend was traveling with they accused my friend of kidnapping 2 girls in Aba, Andrew Ochekwo. They accused my friend of kidnapping 2 girls. My friend is a British who went to Nigeria and was living there. They say he kidnapped 2 girls. My friend said he did not do it. The police in Aba investigated it. He did not do it. The police said these girls were set up. They were on a self-kidnap. As the police were releasing him like this, 4 officers arrived from Abuja to pick my friend up that the IG of police is requesting to see him. My friend said, okay, let's go to Abuja then. They took my friend. What do you expect them to carry if IG is requesting for a suspect in double kidnapping case? Is it not a flight? No. They took my friend to his house. My friend took his car. My friend dressed up. Police then sit with my friend and they were driving to Abuja. Okay. My friend asked, why are we not taking flight? They said, no, you're going to be in Abuja for a while. You may need your car there. Let's go to Abuja with your car. My friend have a brand new Mercedes. As mumu as he is, he agreed. He then joined. The police sat on the left-hand side. They carried their helos at the back. My friend was driving himself. Before they left Aba, they slept in a hotel in Aba, Evergreen Hotel. My friend has his phone with him. My friend called his lawyer, Barrister Akwete, came to meet my friend in the hotel. The police told my friend's lawyer that they believe that my friend did not kidnap these girls. But because one of the girls is a Ghanaian, so the government of Ghana is making a complaint. The IG wanted to clarify things. That is why they are taking my friend to Abuja. Then the lawyer say he want to follow. Then they told my friend, they told the lawyer, no problem. They assured the lawyer and they convinced my friend not to carry his lawyer with him. Mugu, he agreed. I wish he called me that time. He didn't call me. My friend then followed them. They slept in that Evergreen Hotel. They rented 2 rooms. My friend was in one room with 2 officers and the other room was other officers. My friend was paying the bill. My friend is a millionaire. My friend have a wristwatch on his hand that is a Relos Presidential worth 40,000 pounds. The police were targeting him. When they wake up in the morning, where do you expect them to go to? Abuja. No. As they move, my friend was driving. But this is one thing they did not know. My friend was communicating with me, telling me he's on his way to Abuja now. My friend was telling other people as well. My friend was dropping location pictures. The police did not know. When they moved, the police then told my friend that the girl's phone number are pinging in Owerri. Owerri, Nigeria. Celine is from Owerri. The police told my friend, one of the girls, the phone is locating in Owerri. They want to spend some time to catch them. My friend, being naive, say, yes, let's catch them. They are trying to defraud me. Police have their target. Police then told my friend to start driving to Uyo. They are supposed to be going to Abuja on the 23rd. They released my friend on the 21st, on the 22nd. They slept in Uyo, in Aba on the 22nd night. On the 23rd, they're supposed to be going to Abuja. They decided to go to Uyo. They promised my friend they are going to go to Uyo and catch these guys because their phone is pinging in that area as well. They want to investigate some of the connection that those guys are having. When they get to Uyo, they told my friend that they have to lodge in a hotel so that they can be able to do the tracking from one location. They then lodge into another 2 rooms in Uyo. They lodge into another 2 rooms in Uyo. My friend enter. My friend was relaxed. My friend was buying food for them, fueling their car, paying them money for logistic. SP Moses, one of the commander of the IRU2 team, phoned my friend on a FaceTime from Owerri and interviewed my friend on a FaceTime. He also demanded bribe from my friend for the job that they are carrying out to exonerate my friend Andrew. Andrew was with them. They spent on the 23rd, they slept in hotel in Uyo. On the 24th, they slept in hotel in Uyo. My friend was paying the bill. On the 24th, they slept in Uyo. On this 20, they left, they entered Uyo 21st, 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. 24th, they left Uyo. They did not have any result. In Uyo, they demanded, in Uyo, my friend was sending me their video, the police video, lying down, eating. My friend was sending it to me. I was telling my friend, as Andrew, are you crazy? You can't trust this police. He said, they are good to me. They want to catch this guy. This is a setup. I'm like, this is not making sense to me. But he was communicating with me because Andrew knows that I'm a journalist. I am not just a small one. I investigate. I think critically. He kept me up to date. He also keep the family up to date. He was telling them where he is, locations and all that. My friend was in the hotel, left hotel with them. They said, okay, we are now going to Abuja. As they proceeded to start going to Abuja, one of the officers said he want to see his wife in Benue, in Otukpo, their branch in Otukpo. By the time they get to Otukpo, they lodge in a hotel again on the 24th. On the 25th, see, they started joining on the 21st from Aba. Abuja is 8-hour joining from Aba to Abuja. IG of police was the one that called my friend to come to Abuja. This is why I can never trust Nigerian police. If they see me in Nigeria now, they will pie me. Because I got them. I don't send their papa. The case is still alive. The British government is involved. This is the lie. All these lies you are seeing, I know they are secret. That's why you see me, I don't believe them. So they took my friend to Benue. They lodged in another hotel in Benue. My friend asked them, what are we doing? At this point, my friend was getting tired. My friend texted me, I feel kidnapped by these people. My friend told me this. I said, what are you going to do? They were collecting money from him. In Uyo, my friend gave them 1.5 million naira by bank transfer. It was transfer 500,000 3 times. My friend sent the screenshot to me and to other people. My friend told other people that he has bribed the police 1.5 million, that he's tired, they are collecting money from him. My friend was fueling their cars for them. In Benue, they collect money from him again inside the hotel. On the 26th of June, no, of May, on the 26th of May, 2024, my friend then decided, my friend had enough. One of the officers then told my friend, if you get to Abuja, they will torture you about this thing, even though we know we didn't do it. This is your car key. Now you sabi, you can move. My friend have his car, have his phone, have his laptop, have his GUN. You know what GUN in? My friend have a licensed GUN, big one. The police leave it in the car with him. The police collected the GUN from his house in Aba. They left it in the car for him, with him. It was a setup. It was a setup. After they conditioned my friend on that fateful morning, my friend then decided to drive off and start going back to Aba. As soon as my friend left, my friend called me on a video and said, Ben, I'm going back. I'm running. I said, where are you running to? Are you crazy? He said, the police said, if you get to Abuja, they will torture him. I said, nobody will torture you. Go with them. Go back to them right now. I have the text messages. I have published it. My friend I couldn't reach my friend for the next. Then my friend called me back and said, I said, go back to them, go back to them, go back to them. Within that, my friend called me at about 11 something. Between that time to 12:30, they don't kill my friend. They don't pay him in Benue. They don't pay him. So I couldn't call my friend. The phone number was not going anymore. My friend sent me all of the officers with him. He sent me their phone number. All of them, including SP Moses, their senior officer. All of the Mad Dog team that was transporting him, my friend sent me their numbers. I begin to call each of them. One of them picked up and I said, hello. He said, yeah, who is this? I said, yesterday you people are transporting my friend. I've been trying to reach him. What's going on? He said, who are you? Who are you? He was, the guy was shaking. I'm like, my name is Benno. Say, I'm from the UK. He said, what? He's been talking to you? I said, yes. They were panicking. They were panicking. At this point, Harrison Gwaminishu was going everywhere, destroying my friend's image. Andrew Ochekwo, kidnapper, organ harvester. I'm like, what are you people talking about? So you mean police have an organ harvester? They were sleeping inside the room with him for the last 6 days? You people are not making any sense. What is Harrison talking about? That is why I told you to be very careful about these social media heroes you are looking at. Some of them are worse than Nanini. Go to Harrison's page and ask him about me. I don't trust them. So they were destroying my friend on social media. I'm like, what is going on? At this point, I couldn't reach my friend. I started to call the police because I have their number. Now, if my friend was actually a murderer, why would he be sending police number to me? Why would he be sending it to other people? Why would he be sending location? Why? Why would the police be lying down in the same room with somebody the IG of police ask them to go and bring to Abuja? It is impossible. I have one option: to keep quiet and say, I don't want nobody to abuse me, or to come outside and call it out and call it out. And what I did as an Egbira boy is that I on my ring light and say Nigerian police are lying. And I begin to prove evident, text message, account payment, everything. That is how they could not label my friend as a murderer. Up to today, Nigerian police have never come out and called my friend a murderer. They only use Harrison. They only use him to try to destroy the case. But then the British government is involved because Andrew did not travel to Nigeria with Nigerian passport. He entered Nigeria with a visa. So it is under British government rule to investigate the matter. I raised the matter with them. I wrote to my MP. I wrote to my police here. I wrote to Metropolitan Police. I published all of the information I got from my friend. And I told them Nigerian police pied my friend unjustified. The two girls are still missing up to today. We don't know where they are. They pied my friend in Benue. After paying them millions, they stole all of his money, his wallet, his Bitcoin wallet, his laptop. They ransacked his house. The Nigerian police you are playing with. Then they begin to call me to beg me to stop talking. I have them on the record. Then they begin to pay bloggers to destroy me, including Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze will call me, Mr. Ben, come to my show. I will appear. They will arrange people to come and abuse me. You are a conspirator. You are organ harvester. I'm like, thunder fire on her. You know where I did? You know where you? Who did the organ harvester? Then they harvest organ for UK. Thunder fire on her. I stand my ground. All of Harrison's platform, they were abusing me. I say, nah lie. I say, nah lie. I say, I know what I know. Something is fishy here. This is almost a year later. Nigerian police are still in denial. They have never accused Andrew in any official statement of kidnapping those girls. They hand over it to their social media people to do for them. But I got their time. I destroy Harrison. I expose her because Harrison, that Harrison you are seeing going inside the bush, Harrison is Onyoshi. If you don't know it today and have peace. Harrison that you see that people are saying, oh, Harrison is doing human rights. Let me tell you something. If you see kidnapper and you see Harrison, run towards kidnapper. I am being honest with you. Are you not asking yourself, why is it that Harrison that is always entering bush to go and rescue kidnapper? You know, they ask yourself this question. You know, they ask yourself, why is he? Only him. Police know they now go enter. He go wear this camouflage. He go do. They are gamers. These are government whitewashers. We know them. We know these people. Because I have a direct encounter with them. I called Harrison. I told Harrison, why are you talking nonsense on social media that Andrew is organ harvester? He said, a victim said, I said, what's the name of the victim? He said, Rachel. That Rachel visited Andrew. Andrew kidnapped Rachel, and Andrew kept Rachel in his house for 6 days. No food, no water. I'm like, and you believe that nonsense? Then I was on Daddy Free. Richard came there. Are you the blogger? Are you the blogger they were sending my naked picture to in London? Are you the blogger? I'm like, who are you? Who are you talking to? They say, yeah, he's the one. He's the one. Oh, thunder, fire, Ben. Thunder, Ben, you are. Yeah. You know the commenters. I was just shaking my head. I'm like, you people don't know me. You people don't know who you people are playing with. Andrew was pied on the 26th of May. When Andrew was pied, I came out. I'm like, these people are lying. I begin to show receipt. I begin to show them and the police lying down in the hotel room. I begin to show them laughing with the police. I begin to show text messages. I begin to show account transfer to the police. Guess what Harrison did as Andrew was already in the mortuary? Harrison went and collected the 1.5 million that Andrew transferred to police, and he brought it in cash. He brought it in cash. Where after Ben, this say that police collect money, I have recovered the money in cash. I was just laughing. And the police gave me 50,000 naira for thanks to buy the recharge card. This is the money. Just think about it. I have recovered the 50,000 naira of a suspect that the police kidnapped and kept in a hotel for 6 days, and they finally paid him. The money he paid the police by account transfer, you went to collect that money in cash. And the police give you trumpet to be talking nonsense. Andrew have a victim number 1, victim number 2, and they were using Daddy Freeze platform. and they were buying bloggers. There's a girl called Nazavel and also some bloggers on YouTube. I stood my ground and I defeated all of them. Have you ever heard them talk about the matter? Because they have known the truth, but they are not coming back to correct it. They have run away. They have used it to cash out, they ran away. But they wanted to destroy my name. And they don't know that me, I am the last person you want to mess with on the blog. I am the last person. I stood my ground and I defeated Almighty Daddy Freeze. I have his text message begging me. I say, you are a crowd. You are who paid you to spread narrative? They pie Andrew on the 26th. 2 days later, Harrison went to Aba. He said there's a human remain around Andrew's house. They say this human remain has been in the community for 30 days. We are going to recover it. And they went there and recovered a skeleton of a cow. A cow. Harrison showed Nigerians a cow and he blurred the video. I have to do every digging and get the real video from them, from his own team. And the video shows that this is nothing that look like a human remain. Now, you people should go to Harrison and say, Harrison, how far about Afiba and Celine case? Make una go Assam. I don't tell una. I told you people, Nigerian, make una stop the follow social media influencers. Make una stop. Like if you listen recently, they are now comparing. Like Radio Guard made a video today. Radio Guard said he was showing Harrison. I'm going to show you. Radio Guard made a video, and some of them has been making video. Harrison is the human rights activist. Una no. May Harrison happen to una. Now that time una go know. This is the video Radio Guard made. This is what happened.
Harrison Gwamishi, you are the real activist. May God continue to bless you. May God continue to protect you. Harrison Gwamishi, you are the real activist. Not be content with this one. Guys, take out time to appreciate this guy. Harrison Gwamishi should have over 10 million followers on Instagram. Now, better person this guy be. This guy, they enter bush, go fight Boko Haram. This guy, they enter bush, go look for kidnappers. Not the cho. Harrison Gwamishi is underappreciated. He is the only activist I recognize in Nigeria. Anybody go set camera, talk bad about politicians. But what are you doing to fight for Nigerians? You see this guy? I respect you. Not be content be this one. This one a real work you they do. You they play, you they show. May God continue to bless you. Now this kind of person, Don Jazzy, supposed give over 200 million. They go carry money, they give the wrong person. I'm an OG. That's what I'm saying this to you.
Now they always compare this guy to Very Dark Man. Oh, this one is the... I may not like Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man is not a murderer. Very Dark Man is not a kidnapper. Harrison is a kidnapper. Me. Don't ever in your life compare Harrison to VDM. In your life of your life. I don't like VDM. I don't like celebrity social media, human rights nonsense. Those are the jobs that are meant for police. Those are jobs that are meant for your government. Harrison, they enter bush, they go carry. Now in the arrange jam, Harrison a kidnapper. See, my inbox is filled up with Harrison from his own staff. So if they are comparing Harrison is better than VDM, I am looking, I'm like, it's like comparing Blackpot versus Blackpot. VDM is not a kidnapper. But do you know why people don't rate Harrison? It's because Nigerians, they know the truth. Last year, when that case was on, Harrison entered Arise TV. They invited Harrison to Arise TV, to Channel TV. I sent an email to Channel. And I explained this case to them. And nobody interviewed him. He was sitting down there. They didn't ask him one question. Because that email got to them on time. Because Harrison published that he's going to be interviewed at a channel TV. He was sitting down. The video is there. They did not ask him a question. They asked other people questions. They never asked him one question. Because I told them, this guy you people are inviting is a criminal. Don't sell him to Nigerians. But you people will not understand. You people will not understand. Harrison is whitewasher for Nigerian police corrupt element. Harrison is in twilight with Nigerian police PRO to clean the image of Nigerian police. So they are staging event to sell for you as a content. But you people cannot understand. Harrison, he don't enter bush, go carry kid, don't. Nah lie. We know the game. His staff are calling me. His staffs are calling me. I know the game. I have dealt with these people. Now, people should go to his page and ask him, Harrison, come and explain what will make you go collect money when somebody, where they accuse of buying somebody, where police collect 1.5 million from, what will make you go collect the money in cash? Ask me a question. Recently, Harrison, a youth copper, was traveling in the Owerri Imo. Police kidnapped this youth copper. Police demanded 10 million money. The police said they will pay this boy along the road. The youth copper family were able to transfer 10 million naira to police. The money came from Lemfield, different app, different people contributed money. Because the police say they are not leaving this boy until he paid this money. The boy paid 10 million. The boy finally gained his freedom. The boy went to social media. Guess what happened? What do you think that's supposed to happen in that case? All the POS that transferred that money, are they not supposed to be arrested? The officer, are they not supposed to be paraded? As soon as this guy went on social media, Nigerian police PRO know that this is a damage for Nigeria because the guy bring receipt. Nigerian police PRO quickly call Harrison to contact this guy. And Harrison contact the guy. And Nigerian police then call their commissioner and then hand over the 10 million to Harrison in cash. Case closed. And Harrison came out. Yesterday, this youth copper complained, I have been able to recover the 10 million. I am now giving it 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 10 million, 10.5 million. This is your money. Thank you. Case closed. Who is he working for? No, this is why I told you, my platform is not a platform for social media likes. Who is he working for now? If you get sense, you get sense. Who is this guy working for? There's a guy called Kelechi. The video of Kelechi I made is over 100,000 views on my platform. Kelechi returned back from Ghana. Kelechi has not been to Nigeria for 6 years. He lives in Ghana. Kelechi went to Yenegua. On his way back with his brothers, Kelechi was intercepted by police. Police demanded check Kelechi's phone after beating. They discovered Kelechi have 17 million inside his account. Kelechi was then separated from the rest of the group. And the police told Kelechi, we will pay all of you here and we will say you be kidnapper. The only way you will go is to give us our own. Kelechi transfer 3 million to POS for police. Kelechi is a born activist. Kelechi, if you are there, Kelechi, if you are there, please join me. Kelechi, if you can hear me, if you are live, join me. Let me see if I can share this live with Kelechi, because maybe I can wake him up now if he's not sleeping. Oh, I can't see him on the, and I don't want to go far because I'm using my Android to stream now. I don't want to go far into the search to find him. But then Kelechi, immediately they released Kelechi. Kelechi then came out and talked and said, this is what the police did to me in Yenegua Road. I went to a wedding. On my way back, this is what they did. This is the receipt. We came live that day. I talked about the case. While I was talking about the case, Kelechi, the video was like, on that day, I think we have about 400 people watching. Because before VDM supporters try to buy this account you are seeing, this account is one of the most viral accounts I used to have. I have another one that was 12 million likes. That one they deleted because of my truth. Then this is the backup page on TikTok. And I grow this one now. So this one, they are and when they are reporting your account, TikTok will restrict how they share your account. As I was streaming that day, Kelechi joined. Kelechi then commented that I'm the one. So I did my program that day. I exposed the corruption. When I dropped from live, I got a message that Mr. Ben, this case you just highlighted now, Harrison will soon hand over this money to the guy. I just finished 2 hours live session on TikTok. I came back. I quickly came back immediately. I begin to call Harrison. I say, Harrison, I know they've already contacted you to come and collect this 3 million and give it to Kelechi. You are a thief. You are this, you are this, you are that. You must not do it. Ole, ooh, I did a video, a whole live again on his head. The next day, I was live. Kelechi came here. Guess what Kelechi said? Harrison called Kelechi. Harrison phoned Kelechi. Harrison does not have Kelechi's phone number. How did Harrison get Kelechi's phone number? Nigerian police provided it for him. When Harrison called Kelechi, Kelechi called me and said, Harrison called. I brought Kelechi online. Kelechi narrated his story. I said, what are you going to do? Kelechi said, you need to talk to the family member. I said, Kelechi, it's your choice. But I want to connect you to my lawyer. Please, you people have to tap the screen because the screen is looking, it's frozen. I know the story is interesting, but don't forget, we are streaming. Don't forget we are streaming. If you're not touching the screen, it looks like we are not active. Please touch the screen, touch the screen, touch the screen. Don't give me any gift. If you give, it's your own. Thank you. I appreciate it, but it's not important. Just listen. Kelechi then told me that, do you know Harrison called him yesterday? I said, do you have your number? He said, don't know. How did Harrison get Kelechi's number? Because Nigerian police PRO have seen the story going viral. They have to call their laundryman to quickly call Kelechi. And Harrison told Kelechi he can give him, he can collect the money for him. Kelechi said no. I connected Kelechi to one lawyer, barrister. We call her Auntie Barrister. We stayed on a conference call. I told Kelechi, go and talk to your family. It's 3 million. But because Kelechi is an activist and Kelechi wants a better Nigeria, Kelechi don't see how somebody that collected money from him, via a bank account, want to come and give him that money with cash. It doesn't make any sense. Nigerian police were pressuring Kelechi in Owerri. Come and collect your money. Come and collect your money. Kelechi said, no, you have to transfer the money the way it came to you people. It takes 3 days. Kelechi then called me and said, bros, what do I do? I said, go collect your money. Kelechi then went to Owerri. These are true life story I'm telling you now. Harrison, immediately that case get to me. Harrison ran away from it. Harrison ran away. Kelechi then went to Owerri police station. Imo. Kelechi then asked them to transfer the money to the police. Said they cannot transfer. Kelechi used 2 POS to transfer 3 million to police. Police then called, they had the money in cash in their office. They now called one POS man to their office and gave him the money. And then the POS man then transferred the money to Kelechi. This is the story I know. So when you see Harrison, Harrison is Onyoshi. When you see Anini, Harrison is Anini. Me, Anini. So do not in your life compare Harrison with Very Dark Man, Radio Guard, except your head decrease. Because if I turn my ring light on you, me and you go drag him for this UK, where we dey? I don't like Very Dark Man, oh, but Very Dark Man is not a kidnapper. Very Dark Man does not participate in murder. Very Dark Man has never been in prison for kidnapping and armed robbery. Harrison has been in prison. Harrison has spent 4 years in prison for kidnapping and armed robbery. Turn human right. If nobody say they craze for that country. See the person who they call human right. What is his job? And they go inside bush. He go wear camouflage. He go carry police. Now then go carry rescue kidnapper. Onyoshi. Now come they compare him. You know, get he they look for fame. Mr. Ben, what is wrong with you? I fame past your grand. I'm a gold. I told you guys a year ago, I said I'm a Louis Vuitton on social media. I am scarce. I am not person that you can buy with your likes, with your praise. You will fail woefully. So the story that they are telling you about that young lady in Abuja is a lie. Is a lie. So get in touch with me by just typing right now tips@naija24news.com. Give me a tips of what you know. That is how I get my information. Make una go ask Harrison. The body, when he say he fine in Aba, where that body dey? Make una go ask Harrison now. Harrison go package cow and blur the video. And they say, hey, today we find a body in Agbo Hill. I catch them red-handed. Police ran away. We are the truth on social media. We are the truth. We are the epitome of the truth on this internet. Make una stop the worship. You see, it is so funny. Just think about it. Police collect 10 million. Hold on. Because I dey back my story up with fact. With fact. I dey back them up with fact. Onyoshi Harrison. Onyoshi. When you hear Onyoshi, see him face. See his face. Onyoshi. This is Onyoshi. This guy is Onyoshi. I see Allah. Una no. I go show you the video now. If you never delete, you delete video as you see, and so it delete video. Onyoshi. I go come the praise him. Harrison is better than VDM. VDM is better than Harrison. Una really move for that country. We will learn. Not with this country. We will learn. I will find the video. The video is here. Onyoshi. I say I agree with me. Onyoshi. Onyoshi. Onyoshi Harrison. See. See. You understand? This is the money that police took by bank transfer to more than 10 POS, threatening to pay the guy. This is the money Harrison went to recover in cash now. Now, tell me which connection Harrison get with the police, that police will hand over 10 million cash to Harrison. Oh, Naim be super cop. Naim be hero. And some people, see, 10 million. $10 million in cash. After the youth copper came out and said, this is what the police did to him, Harrison went to collect the money in cash from the police. Now ask yourself a question. What is the connection? Harrison is a laundryman for Nigerian criminal element in a uniform. Take my word to the bank. And I advise you today, if you are traveling on the road and you see a kidnapper and you see Harrison, run towards kidnapper. Now again, and me, I too wise for me to be a victim to their rubbish. So this is the story. So Nigerian police, I don't believe you people. I don't believe that that young lady came out of her balcony, armed robber were downstairs, and the first thing she think is to jump her fence into the hand of armed robber downstairs. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's a super story. It doesn't make any sense. A young graduate, a lawyer, a frontline journalist. So when armed robber were downstairs, she did not call any of her Rise TV staff, say, I get armed robber in my house, so please send the police, send the police. He did not call anybody. She just decided to open her window and jump. That is the story they are telling you. They can tell you that story, but it will be naive of you to believe it, not to question it. Question your own logic. Question your logic. Ask yourself a question. What would you do if you are a famous journalist and armed robber is in your house? They are downstairs. They are not even upstairs. What would you do? What would be your first reaction? Jump or make a phone call to family and friends? Jump or make a phone call to family and friends? Please. But this is the story they are telling you. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mr. Ben. I speak boldly without fear of retribution. I have no life. Because if it wasn't this my mouth last year, I could have drink Ota Pia Pia and died. If it was not this my mouth. So any of you that try to take my voice away, every time I speak my opinion and you report my account, you are taking my voice away. The universe will come out your voice. Because it was this my mouth that saved me last year. It was this my mouth and the truth I know. I was not lying. I just used under 20 minutes to narrate the whole story for you. I did not, people that watched me a year ago cannot see a difference from what I'm saying. It's the same truth I've been repeating. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew, my friend, did not kidnap the girls. Harrison know who did it. Nigerian police know who did it. If they actually got kidnapped. Because the story is not adding up. Let me give you another angle that you need to look at. These two girls that we are talking about, Celine and Afiba. Afiba is a Ghanaian. Celine is a Nigerian from Owerri. Now, there are three girls involved in this matter. Celine, Afiba, Blessing. Listen again. Celine, Afiba, Blessing. Blessing Onyinye. Blessing is from Port Harcourt. Afiba is from Ghana. Celine is from Owerri. Afiba traveled to come and visit Celine in Owerri. Andrew is in a relationship with Celine. They done the knack before. Then they visit each other. Okay? Celine then post a picture, a video of her and Afiba. Andrew then saw the video and Andrew then sent an invitation to them. How are you? Can you guys come and spend the weekend with me? Because them be hustler. Andrew invited them to Aba. Andrew used to live in Port Harcourt. Blessing is in Port Harcourt. Blessing is a high flyer in Port Harcourt. Blessing is a high flyer in Port Harcourt. Andrew then sent a message to Celine, inviting her and Afiba to come over to visit him. They left Owerri on the 16th, and they left Owerri on the 19th, and they traveled to Port Harcourt. They stays in Blessing's house in Port Harcourt. Blessing knows Afiba. Blessing has visited Afiba in Ghana. They are friends. They are all friends. Blessing, Afiba, Celine. They know each other. They hosted, Blessing hosted them from the 19th of April. 19th of April, they arrived in Blessing's house. They were there 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. 26th Friday, they decided to travel to Aba to see Andrew. From Port Harcourt to Aba is about an hour, 40-minute drive. They call a taxi, Uber, to Blessing's house. When they were entering the Uber to be heading to Aba, Blessing then came out on her balcony and make a video of them and say, bye-bye, Celine, bye-bye, Afiba, and kept the video on her phone. Listen, open your ear. These two girls then moved to go and visit Andrew. They stayed in Andrew's house on the 26th, on the 27th. On the 27th, Afiba allegedly sent a message to Blessing that they have been kidnapped by Andrew. It's not allegedly. Blessing confirmed the message. I have the message. The police has the message. The message, I published it already. That they've been kidnapped by Andrew. Blessing then asked Afiba, send location. But in that text message, at no point did Blessing ask about Celine. At least you will ask, what about Celine? You are a Ghanaian, you don't know Nigeria. What is happening? What about Celine? That's why I tell you, if they want to tell us story, don't tell me the story. Because me, I will break your story into pieces and I will make mess of it. I will make mess of it. So, your friend who is a Nigerian, who traveled to visit somebody that is a Ghanaian. With somebody that is a Ghanaian. And the girl is now texting you, and you did not text your own friend and say, excuse me, babe, what is happening? Afiba just text me now that you people have been kidnapped. Nothing like that. Nothing. The message came, Blessing saw the message. Blessing say, send the location. Afiba then send location. Blessing show, send address. What do you think Blessing supposed to do? If your friend, if you are Blessing, what would you do? No, what? Please, Nigerians, see, if you be mumu, don't be on my platform. If you can type, what would you do if your friends who came to visit you that had spent a week in your house text you that the person they came to visit in another state has kidnapped them? What would you do? What do you go do? Common sense. You will call the police. If you're not calling the police, something is wrong somewhere. You will move. You will travel down there immediately. You will call your boyfriend. You will call everybody that, babe, there's a problem. Oh, my friend that came to visit him, there's a problem. Let's try to see what's going on. The phone went off, according to Blessing. Blessing kept the message to herself. Hold on. Afiba, the Ghanaian one, had a partner, a man that is in a relationship with kind of fiancé, wife, husband and wife. He is married. Let me put it that way, because I have to ask the family in Ghana. They told me they were actually officially married. His name is Tony. Tony is a German guy that lives in Ghana and also in Dubai. Tony is a husband of Afiba. Between that 26, Tony was texting Afiba. No message was delivered. The message would tick double, but no reply. Tony was worried. Tony then called Blessing, because Tony know Blessing. I said, Blessing, I'm trying to reach my wife. I can't reach my wife. What is going on? Guess what Blessing say? I don't know. They told me they will come and see me. I have not seen them. Oh. She lied. Why do you think Blessing will lie? No, you people are not getting this gist. Why do you think Blessing will lie? Blessing lied to Tony that Afiba and Celine promised to come and see her. She has not seen them. Why? Why didn't the Blessing tell Tony, your wife has been kidnapped? Blessing kept the message for 48 hours. He did not tell anybody. You would think of 48 hours, maybe he's praying inside church. No. Blessing enter plane and fly to Abuja. Blessing enter plane and flew to Abuja, leaving her friends in the hand of allegedly kidnapper. My friend Andrew. Now, who is your first suspect? Who is your first suspect? Andrew was not even aware. The girls that left his house, they left Andrew's house on the 27th. Andrew was not aware those girls are even missed. Andrew was just living his life. Blessing did not raise any alarm. It was 48 hours later. They now told Tony. Tony said, what? What? What's the address? Blessing is in Abuja. Afiba and Celine suitcase are in her house. They are friends. They've been kidnapped. And he went to Abuja. Guess where she went to be in Abuja? Not to go and look for connection. She went to celebrate her birthday. And then she said she attended interview. These are facts. I am not capping. I think this look like strange story for you now. This look like, this cannot happen. I'm telling you genuinely, these are true story. This is the reality of the case. Yes. Even if I'm telling this into somebody, somebody will be like, nah, Ben, you are capping. No, this is fact. And that Blessing, Harrison did everything to whitewash Blessing. It was me that published the name of Blessing publicly. This Blessing is not a small girl. She's powerful. Blessing is in relationship with Labour Party senator. The senator is from Abia Central Senatorial District. His name is Senator Darlington Nwachukwu Nwokocha. Senator Nwokocha is dating Blessing. So Blessing has connection. Why do you think Blessing did not use her connection to go and arrest Andrew immediately? Hold on. This senator is from Abia Central Senatorial District. This senator covers the area that these girls were kidnapped, allegedly. You see why they tried to die the case after they begged me to stop, and I said no. No, you want to know who begged me? Nigerian Police PRO. Muiwa. I had a face-to-face meeting with him. Face-to-face meeting on a Zoom. Face-to-face. I asked him this question. Why are you not arresting the people you're supposed to arrest? Even Nigerian Police PRO could not accuse Andrew of kidnapping the girls. He was only saying this case is complicated. I say it's not complicated, sir. They hacked my account. They hacked my phone. Harrison released my phone number to the whole nation. People were texting me, abusing me. I never changed the phone number, by the way. You don't know me. I did not change the phone number. Harrison released it. I will be sleeping, text message, murderer, kidnapper, organ harvester. I'm like, hey, Jesus, me? They did everything to cancel me. They can't. Because you can only cancel somebody you fix. You didn't fix me. You can't cancel me. I have my platform, small but mighty. I have my website. And we don't lie on our blog. And we have no respecter of anybody. We are respecter of truth. Truth, nothing but the truth. We are not loyal to PDP, APC. We are loyal to fact. We're not loyal to VDM. We are loyal to fact. If the story is not making sense, we talk about it. It's not making sense. Blessing was never arrested. Andrew has been killed. His property stolen by Harrison. Now, if you are here, every one of us have power to change history. Go to Harrison's page right now. Click on his comment section on his latest video and ask him about this case. He will block you. He will block you. He's on your Yoshi. He knows. I want to show you something he posted a few days ago. Like, maybe it's not even a few days ago. They sent it to me about a couple of weeks ago. They sent this video, they sent this story to me because every now and then I run the story. So the case is in court in Abuja. The family of Andrew are suing Harrison, suing Nigerian police, suing everyone. The British government is involved. And Harrison posted this. That's Selina Nafiba. This post was posted on the 30th of May. Oh no, no. This was long ago. I'm gonna show you the one he recently posted. Very, very important. Let me go to the top page. Because I keep dragging him, I keep calling him out. So he made a post, this post, except, okay, he made a post on the 25th of September. On the 25th of September, Harrison made this post. What he said, 2 ladies declare missing after going to visit a Facebook friend in Aba. Then he put picture. That's the picture of my friend, Andrew Ochekwo, a multimillionaire. That is the room of my friend. Now, this picture you are seeing now is a picture of Andrew's home in the UK. Now, when Harrison announced this story, Harrison said this was the picture Afiba sent to them. And Harrison claimed that Andrew, after he came back from outing, he was sitting down to take his shoe off, and Afiba took this picture and sent it to their friend. But if you look at this picture is a UK picture. This is all the lies that I catch them on. Now, this picture is a UK picture. Now, in May last year, Harrison claimed this is Andrew's home, and he was showing everybody these shoes. But this home is the UK home, not Nigeria. Why do you think if those girls were actually kidnapped, they will be sending this picture as the evidence that they were in that house? Okay, let's stop there. This is Andrew's office in Port Harcourt. Black Sheep is a company. But Harrison said Black Sheep is organ harvesting enterprise. Liar. That is Harrison and his crew of men that pie Andrew. Look at Harrison. That is the day they went to carry that fake body. That is Harrison. Look at the way he wear white like a boss with police with GUN all over him. This is criminal enterprise. Now, Harrison wrote the capture on the 25th of September. He wrote, "It is time I tell the story from the beginning to the end about the disappearance of Celine and Afiba, who traveled from Port Harcourt to Aba to visit a fugitive Andrew Ochekwo." Is still calling the guy a fugitive. What really transpired and why I partially pulled out from the case. How I got invited with the case, number 1. Number 2, how I gather Andrews Ochekwo's victims. Number 3, traveling to Abuja with one of Andrews Ochekwo's victims. Number 4, receiving information from Aba and from the police investigation team, pleading with me to assist them. Number 5, so Nigerian police investigating, pleading with Harrison to assist them. Hold on, let me plug the laptop, guys. You see, what we are doing here is historical. This is history in making. People don't understand. This is literally history. And with time, you people understand. Number 5, finding Agbo Hill my finding in Abohil, Abia State, and the discovery of a decomposed body. Number 6, so my finding and discovering of decomposed body. Harrison said, after Andrew was pie, somebody called from abroad and said there has been a body on that community for 30 days, and that body have no leg and no hand. So somebody saw a body on the community, opened the box, see no hand, no leg, cover it, went home to stay. And after 30 days, he came out and called Harrison, and they were calling from abroad. Make una use una sense. Make una use una sense. So number 6, the police extraction that led to the death of Andrew Ochekwo and the distraction from Mr. Ben, Andrew Ochekwo's closest friend, involved in threesome with Andrew. I mean, they talk, no, I am a distraction. Andrew Ochekwo's closest friend that was involved in a threesome with Andrew. You see, they have nothing against me. So his own problem now is I am a distraction because I was the one that pulled a plug on their lies. Number 7, the civilian who were arrested and forcefully accused of Pine Andrew in my presence, they denied the allegation. Traveling to Benue with Ogochukwu Marvelous to see the remains of Andrew, the threat and the fear and the constant need to stay on guard. Number 10, rejecting bribe and meeting at Continental Hotel Abuja and exposing the police officer involved. Number 11, the detention and later release of the police officer involved. Number 12, the family's strong belief that the girls are still alive. Number 13, Andrew Ochekwo's family petition against me for being involved in Pine of Andrew, my statement and the bail bond. So Harrison is claiming now he was arrested and bailed. Number 14, my plea for DNA autopsy conducted on the decomposed body found to ascertain the identity. Don't forget, Harrison raised 3,000 pounds to do this DNA. He went and set up GoFundMe and he raised 3,000 pounds. He don't pocket that money. He's still asking Nigerian police for DNA. Just keep playing. What he consign Harrison in a case that involve Pine or people. Now Harrison go to find DNA. You know, when I know they hear on herself. Number 15, the sudden pine of the team leader of Mad Dog. Suddenly, one of the team leader of these police officers that you are seeing here. This is their team leader here. You see this guy here? Their team leader, Harrison said they don't pie him. Sudden pine of the team leader. Suddenly, they don't delete the team leader of these criminal officers who was working hand in hand with Harrison. Number 16, this continuous silence from Nigerian police. Conclusion, it is my sincere desire that after this, the police authority release their report to the public so that Afiba and Celine and family can finally have a closure. The continued silence from the law enforcement only suggests the possibility of a cover-up or conspiracy that involve Harrison. Now, Harrison made this post on the 25th of September. Today, we are on the 10th of September as of this time. He said he wants to speak. Now, this is 2 weeks later. What is he waiting for? Make una go ask him. Do not look at Harrison is Onyoshi. Now, I give you people assignment. Go to his platform. Before you open his page, I don't know what you believe in. If you believe in Jesus, if you believe in Muhammad, if you believe in anything, before you open Harrison's page, when you visit that page, ask God to reveal Harrison to you. Now, I also ask you now to look at my eye and ask God to reveal me to you. When I mean reveal, every human being have a spirit in them, right or wrong. Once you sense it, you will know. Look at me, sense me. Hear my voice, sense me. Go to Harrison, pick 2 of his video, 3, and before you watch, say, God, or whatever you believe in, say, reveal this man to me. Is he genuine in what he's doing? Everyone, go and do that. I'm not telling you to believe what I'm saying. I'm just telling you to go do your own research by yourself. I want to thank you guys that joined me this evening, especially on TikTok. Nobody has monopoly of lies or truth. But I pray for you today that may the day the enemies rise up against you, may they never be able to take your voice away. Because what saved me last year was my voice. May Almighty God protect your voice. Where every voice is against you, may you have your voice to speak. May you have your voice to speak. May the day people throw stone at you and put you on a pit, may you be able to speak so that you can call attention of people to come and help you. And that is why I don't believe in counseling anybody. They wanted to take my voice away last year. I could have drink otapiakwea and die and leave my children. They were cursing me. They were using me to do caricature on the YouTube, but I refused. Later, they begin to DM me. They begin to remove their video. They begin to beg me to say they didn't see it this way. There's a lady called Nazave. I put a curse on her. And I walk with the Spirit of God. Oh, I know they play. That girl finished me. Every day, Mr. Ben has been arrested. Mr. Ben, oh, Mr. Ben, oh, Mr. Ben, oh. I was trending all over YouTube. More people. I stood my ground. Oh. But after all of that, Nigerian police will call me. I'll tell them, you people are lying. This story don't make sense. Blessing must be arrested. Harrison must be arrested. I wrote petition to every angle in the UK. I called my prime minister to the matter. I wrote David Lammy, the foreign minister then, currently the deputy prime minister of the UK. I wrote his office. I wrote British Embassy in Abuja. They called me to send their condolences to me, official condolences. They send it to me. I was not fighting for Andrew's family. I was fighting for my friend who was not here. My friend was not perfect. He has his demons. But you cannot wrap anything that he did not do on top of his head just because he's no longer alive. He called me just 10 minutes or 20 minutes before they pie him. He called me and I asked him, Andrew, do you have this girl? He said, buddy, what are you talking about? They left my house, bro. They left my house. Harrison even posted his corpse on his page just to condemn him. Their key witness called Rachel. Rachel was a liar. Rachel said Andrew kidnapped her when she went to visit Andrew. Andrew kept her in the house for 6 days. No food, no water for 6 days. Andrew was knocking her left and right, back and front on Daddy Freeze. This guy was narrating her story. I'm like, this story, it doesn't make up. I was having my period. Andrew was not. If you see Andrew, Andrew is the cleanest guy you will ever see in your life. So for the girl to say Andrew knocked her when she was on her period, it's already, I say, nah. This guy is lying. This girl is lying. This girl is lying. But I kept my cool. Every day, Daddy Freeze will call me. But I didn't know Daddy Freeze was using me. They don't pay him. He was using me to catch cruise. But when I finally catch him, he begged. Ben, he was texting, calling. I said, Daddy Freeze, get the fuck out. I said, till pie, I will finish you. So when you see me going on Daddy Freeze, you should know that I have my business with him. And it's not finished. And Nigerians were on the comment section. Hey, kidnapper. Hey, organ harvester. I'm like, you people get sense. Who they harvest organ? Go and ask a query model how far it is. Oh, na me harvest organ. Na me come and they look for the come they investigate. I know foolish like that now. Which organ? Who confirmed that those girls are gone? And let me tell you something. This was a stage to extort Andrew. And as I told the police, if anything happened to those girls, those police returned back to pie those girls. The girls were missing from the 30th, from the 26th of April. Andrew was arrested on the 8th of May. Andrew was in cell from the 8th of May to the 21st of May. Andrew was released to the hand of the police that claimed they came from Abuja with a fake petition on the 21st of May. Andrew was killed on the 26th of May, 4 days later. See, I give you timeline with evidence, with text message, with video covered. May the day trouble come your way that you did not bargain for. May you have a friend like Ben on your side. May one of your friends stood and said, I know James. James is capable of this, but this one, I don't know. And no matter how much you push me, I will not accept it. This is not James. Especially if James is no longer alive to speak for himself. And everybody is pressuring you. Say no. May you have that friend. I know Andrew for 10 years. Clean guy. A trouble man. Trouble life. His history is different. Pie 2 girls? Come on. The police in Aba confirmed this is a setup to extort money from him. Harrison knows. Now, make una go ask Harrison, what was Harrison doing packing Andrew's property? Any of you that ask this question, they will block you because Harrison went and thieved all of the property. Watches, Louis Vuitton, everything. Now, I'm going to leave because the reason why I brought this topic today was about the Arise TV journalist that was slain on the 29th of last month. And Arise TV did not try to investigate proper investigation because somebody is behind the button. The story they tell Nigerian does not make, it's not different from this story. Armed robber came into the house. 14 armed robber came into the house. The armed robber were downstairs. The girl then opened her balcony and jumped. And one armed robber even tried to catch her as she was jumping down. See, hear the story before I go. Because for those of you guys that arrive late, hear the story. Hear the story. Hear the story. One arm robber. One arm robber. Hear the story. Because truth is very hard.
Police have arrested 12 suspects in connection with the robbery that led to the tragic deaths of Arise News anchor Somtochukwu Christel Maduago and security guard Daplani at Unique Apartment District on September 29th. The Scorpion Squad, led by ACP Victor Godfrey, acting on digital and forensic intelligence provided by Giga Forensics,
They were even broadcasting the news. They were giving a shout out to a company provided by Giga Forensic. There's no journalist that will write this rubbish. This was a script they gave to Njideka, and that's why she was almost crying reading this script. Njideka should leave Nigeria. This was a script. They were even giving a shout out to the company provided by Giga Forensic. It's like the Nigerian police are trying to say, well, we are not the one that do this investigation. Another company do it to call Giga Forensic just to justify the nonsense story. Just to justify the nonsense story, the nonsense narrative they are putting out.
Robbery gang. During interrogation, one suspect confessed to shooting the security guard when he tried to prevent them from gaining access, while attempting to hold Somi as she fell from the 3-story building. 4 suspects were initially.
So they saw Somi falling from the 3-story building. Somi was in her room. Amroba downstairs. She came out. She jumped. You see, this is the story that I tell you, it's no brainer. So they are forcing her to read it. And she was thanking the police. She was giving a shout out to the forensic. What is forensic? And the suspect, they have admitted, they have confessed already to the crime. And one of the suspects say, when Somi was jumping, we tried to catch her and help her. Somi, a lawyer, a journalist, a beautiful girl, Mrs. Tourism, a British born, a British citizen, a frontline reporter. Amroba enter her house. The first thing she think is to open her door and jump to Amroba's hand downstairs from 3rd floor. Amroba has not get to her floor yet. The black say nothing say will be mumu for this country. There are no be mumu. So if you see comments saying, government have their own commenter, and you should do the needful by asking questions. Don't just accept stories like this, especially if you're overseas. If you're in Nigeria, you know, say you know get light, fire day, you know get time. You go see one story, you go the jump. We know they will go analyze them. We go spend days. See, since last week, now my day on this story. Since last week, call Arise TV, comment on their page, make a video, challenge them to do proper investigation. Now, police don't give them script now. They don't give shout out to police. Make I leave on now so that people that are in the UK can go to bed. It's 12:57. Thank you guys for joining. I want to thank you guys. So if you have not supported this platform, do support the platform. Okay. All you need to do on the YouTube is to click that subscribe button. And if you're on TikTok, make sure you follow the account and also try to support a platform like this, where we don't give a toast about anybody. We just come and speak the truth. Once again, remember what I cover tonight. I cover Afiba and Celine's story and my friend Andrew Ochekwo. I also dig deeper into Harrison's character as a human being. And I also come and I expose Nigerian police. On this case, it doesn't make any sense. Somebody is lying. It's practically impossible. I want to thank you guys for being part of the evening. Good night.